Hello children, welcome back. In this video we're going to look into how to insert a fresh new slide and then add the picture of animals and add the title. So let's quickly start. So to begin with, I'm going to delete this slide by clicking on the delete button on the keyboard. So once done, I'm going to click on the new slide and choose the slide which says title and content. Remember, we also have the other things like the comparison slide, title only, to content, session header, title slide, and other things. Do try out the different types of slides which are present here. We also have the picture and caption here, but we are going to be choosing the title and content. So once I click, the title and content slide gets added. Over here I'm going to write tiger. So once I do that, I'm going to be filling it up with a picture, of course. Let's choose the picture of a forest. So let's choose something that is dramatic. This. Let's see how it looks like. So we have this slide here, so I'm going to choose a color which is green, and for the background I'm going to click on format background, which is going to get me the tab get me a window towards the right hand side, and I'm going to click on the picture. Okay, so let's add the picture gets added here. So now I'm going to add the picture of the tiger here. So for that I'm going to click on online pictures, which is over here. This says 3D models. You can also add a 3D model. However, I'm going to choose an online picture, and then I'm going to choose for tiger, and then I'm going to remove this. On the live picture, I'm going to say tiger. Okay, there you go. The picture has been inserted without a background. Sometimes you may not find a picture without a background. So now once the picture is added, I'm going to click on the text box and add an outline. So I'm going to choose this and then do the weights. This should be good. So here I can click on the new slide and add the slide again, or I can press the enter key to add the new slide. I can click on the undo button to remove the slide or undo what has been inserted. I can do a right click and say duplicate slide, which is going to create a replica of the previous slide. So now here I'm going to change the text to lion, and then I'm going to be removing this picture. Click on online picture, search for lion, I'm going to click on this and say insert. Here When the picture is inserted on the top, we get the format tab which is picture format. Over here I have the option called as remove background. So now I can click on the remove background, which is going to select the part which is to be removed in, so it's in purple color. So if I click on the tick mark, it gives us it removes the background. So now we're going to explore the different options here. Next to it we have the color correction, that is I can change the color of the picture. I can make it bright or darker. This looks good, I'm going to keep it here. So we also have the option which says color, with which I can change the color of the picture. You can see that. Over here is the artistic effect. So I can add artistic effect to the picture. You see that the picture is changing the way it looks. You see that there's an effect added here. So I would want you to explore the different options under the artistic effect. So now coming down here, we have the picture border, with which I can add a border to the picture. You can also change the color of the border. You can change the thickness of the border, and you can also add dashes that we saw previously. So now let's create the next slide. I'm going to do a right click and I'm going to be saying duplicate slide. Over here I'm going to add peacock, and I'm going to delete this picture by clicking on the picture and press the delete key on the keyboard. The picture gets deleted. So I do a right click on the online pictures. I'm going to search for peacock. So when I search for peacock, I do get a lot of pictures of peacock. Okay, this will be good. I'm going to say insert. So when I do that, you see that the picture is inserted. However, here the picture is square in shape and it doesn't look very realistic. So what we can do here is I can go down here and say blend in. Do you see the different options here? I can say blend in, or I can go into borders. We have explored the borders, the different borders that can be added to the picture. Coming down here, we have something called as picture effects, wherein I can go into picture effects and add different kinds of effects to the picture. You see that the picture is flat now. It's slightly tilted towards the left. Now it's towards the right. We have something called which will add a shadow. We have something called a shadow which will add a shadow to the picture. We have something called as reflection, which is going to give us reflection. You can see the reflection of the peacock below. We have something called as glow, which is going to add a glow effect to the picture. We have something called as soft edges here. So now you see that this has added soft edges to the picture. So I can come down here and say oval, and then I can go down into soft edges and add soft edges to the picture. We also have something called as bevel, which can look something like this, something that looks like a button effect. We have something called as a 3D rotation, with which I can rotate my picture. You see that now it's flat. Do you see that? With this I can add a GIF effect to my picture. Okay. So I like this effect. So I'm going to keep it at this effect. We're not going to go into the picture layout. going to keep this at this. I'm going to do a right click and I'm going to say duplicate, and here let's say I'm going to add an elephant. So I'm going to click on the picture and click on the delete button to delete it. Go down here and search for the picture of elephant. This looks good. I'm going to click on insert. So now you see that the picture has got a white background. I'm going to go into picture format, click on remove background. You see that some parts of the elephant is colored with purple, and if I click on keep changes, you see that the part of the elephant gets removed. So I'm going to click on the undo button. I'm going to click on remove background once again. So now to remove the purple color, I'm going to click on the first button here which says mark areas to keep. When I click on the button mark areas to keep and mark the areas off with the purple, you see that the purple color is removed. With this I would be able to keep these areas. A little more here. The trunk. Okay, so I'm going to say keep changes. So this way I would have the complete elephant. So we have inserted the 4 slides: tiger, lion, peacock and the elephant. You can add effects to the elephant if you want, but then it looks good. I wouldn't add any effect. So I hope you have learned the different effects that are present here and you would be able to use them. So now do explore the different picture effects, the picture border, the picture border over here, and the picture effects, the adjustments that you can make on a picture, the picture corrections, the color, artistic effects and the remove background option. So that's it for this video. Keep learning, keep exploring.